Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. Got a bit of a lopsided head there. Halloween night. Just thought I would give you guys an update on yesterday's live. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch my pain, agony, my experiment that didn't quite go to plan. But I think we had a lot of fun. We had, I guess it was one of those moments, those experiences that people will experience with somebody and commiserate, and that whole schadenfreude was probably out in full force. I know at one point during the course of the live there's about 150 people on there watching, so I'm so happy that everybody felt that they could come in and see, I guess, a spectacle, something happening that is kind of different from the norm. Eating these really hot chilies is completely different from the norm. Again, it's something that if you guys are going to try it out there, please make sure you go into it with respect. Make sure you go into it with a lot of milk. I must have had about 3 pints of milk yesterday. It was crazy hot. That chili was the hottest chili that I've ever tasted, and where the dragon's breath stopped, kind of at this level, it kept going and going, and I didn't think it was going to stop. I know Sean said something similar on his live, and I've got to agree with that. It was kind of crazy heat, but I survived it. There was no kind of lasting issues, injuries. I've felt okay today during the course of the day. It's been one of those days where I think I had quite a full stomach in terms of probably the amount of milk and the Guinness and everything else I drank, but it kind of left me feeling full almost the entire day, the day after. We're kind of getting on for 5 o'clock in the afternoon now, and it's noticeable that it's there. I'm not feeling any heat or anything like that anymore, and I don't think I'll have an issue at the other end either, in terms as Dave would say, emergency plans or evacuation plans. I think they're going to probably be okay, but I guess, like I say, it is something that if you're going to try it, make sure you have got that milk around. I think if I'd have just kept it to the acids I tried, then I would have been struggling. The sweets, it was okay for probably about 10 seconds whilst it was in my mouth, and whilst I still had that sour kind of outside, that citric acid outside of the sweet, whilst that was still there, that kind of took some of that heat away. But the minute that was gone, that heat continued to rise. It was crazy. Right, the other thing I was going to show, let you know, is today is the closing date of the long chili challenge, and also the largest yield challenge for me this year, Halloween night. So please, if you haven't got your entries to me already, please get those to me. I've had some quite long ones already, so I'm going to put together a video with pictures as well and things like that, and we'll find out who the winners are hopefully this week, and I'll get the prizes out to people once we know. But yeah, there's been a lot of really good long chilies. The yield side of things, I'm probably going to do something different next year in terms of the yield. Maybe I'll do the long chili challenge and the yield off the same plant, because the Joe's Long Cayenne, they do give quite a large amount of chilies, and they're usually pretty good. I think probably people got more chilies off there at Joe's Long today, or this year, than they got off their Total Eclipse. So we'll see how that is. Right, I'm just coming to the jalapeno house, and I'm going to harvest some of my long ones and get some of these measured for my attempt at this. I know they're probably not going to be too long, but let me show you what mine are looking like at the minute. Okay, so that's the couple of plants I've got that have still got these really nice long chilies on them. So we'll measure some of these. They're going red still, but we are getting temperatures kind of less than 2 degrees at the moment. So we're probably going to start losing some of the plants anytime now. But yeah, some of these chilies I'll be taking today, and then I'll be kind of measuring the longest one, see what I've got. I think I had one at 24 centimeters before, so we'll see what I've got here. I've taken a couple of the Thunder Mountain off the plant as well. Now they're going to be hellily difficult to measure, but these ones do tend to kind of screwball up a bit. They're kind of spirals and things. But yeah, I've had some nice long chilies off the Thunder Mountain as well. It's not as tasty a chili as the Joe's Long though, so we'll probably make some jam out of the Joe's Long and see how that goes. Right, okay, so to get your entries into me, if you go to my profile and take some pictures, make sure that they're with a tape measure or something like that, so I know how long they are against a tape measure. I can't just have people saying, yeah, it's 25 centimeters long. I need some proof, I guess, just to make it fair. If you can get those to me, go to my profile, go to my email address that's in there, and I will give you my WhatsApp address. If you've got a video, then I'll give you my WhatsApp address. You can send me the video to that. It's going to be easier for me to get that at least off my phone and then onto a video. Hopefully I'm going to put everything together, make a nice video out of it to help long people's arm and things. If you've got photographs, pictures, you can just send them to my email address, and I say my email address is in my profile, so have a look at that if you will. And then we'll get the prizes out to the people that have won very, very shortly. Now, next year's challenge, the long chili challenge, will happen again, so you can grow again any chili that you like that you think will get really, really long. I just want to get the length of the longest chili, and again it will be Halloween next year when we'll pick out the winners. I've been saying kind of Halloween because it's usually the first week of November when the first frost, at least for me, start really kicking in, so hopefully by then people will have had at least something they can measure and get to me. Right, as I say, thanks again for all those people that turned up for my live. It is on my channel if you want to rewatch it, or if you've got friends that you might want to point them in that direction. I should hopefully have some Warthog chilies next year, so I'll be able to send those out to people if they want them, but we'll see how that goes as well. Right, all the best guys, take care, bye bye.